At first, I apologize from my side. We had some confusion in announcing this presentation. It was initially planned to be in English, like I'm starting right now. Till the morning we had it advertised that it is in German, so I can switch to German, no problem for me. Is anyone in here having or requiring the presentation in English? I see some people from abroad. Yes, I go ahead in English. Okay. A warm welcome also from my side. Johann Notbauer is my name. I'm heading the product management and R&D at EVVA Sicherheitstechnologie GmbH. We are an Austrian-based company and family-owned company with almost 100 years of tradition in mechanical and electronic locking system. In this brief presentation, I'd like to give you an overview about our highlights here at this security fair. Before coming to this, I like to invite you to have a different view on what is going on in our world, because what I want to show you here is what is changing in our world and what are the changes to our products, what are the requirements for our products. Let me start here with the first trend we are seeing. We are living in a world with increased mobility. We travel a lot. In addition, also, our life still does not no longer take place at a single place. We have a place to work, a place for be at home, a place for whatever. This requires connectivity for our devices. This requires flexibility in our products. In addition, of course, this also requires that we stay well organized, because all this flexibility, especially in the security area, still is in conflict with organizational constraints. What we see also in our world, you have it in your pockets, we have the internet being an integral part of our lives today. When you think about the smartphone is less than 10 years old. It got introduced in 2007. So if you think the first version of the Apple iPhone, now it's in a central part of our life. This brings the immediate and very big demand for secure solutions. Because if you share secrets across the internet, if you use the smartphone as part of your home control, for example, you have to trust in the security of the system. So one big demand for the future development of all of our products is security. Next trend here is the need and the wish for very specialized, for very customized solutions. Here, for example, you can have a look on the automotive industry. If you configure a new car, you have hundreds of possible configurations. You configure the car really according to your special needs. Transferred to our community, to our products, if you think about a mechanical cylinder, for example, we deliver these mechanical cylinders in more than 1 million of different configurations. Different lengths, different surfaces, different finishes, different options, and so on. So this need, this wish for customized solutions, this creates a lot of complexity. Complexity in R&D and also complexity in sales, pricing, shipment, and so on. This is the one hand side. The other hand side is these are also business opportunities, and we see it as an opportunity. We do not see the complexity. Yes, we have to deal with complexity, but we see new business opportunities coming out of this wish for individualized products and solutions. The next trend here is, especially here in the developed markets, in the developed countries, we live in a community where some demographic changes are going on. We have societies getting older. We are, as EVVA, providing to them high technology products, and there we see immediately the need for very comfortable, for very ease of use, because we need the right solutions for the silver ages. And in addition, and finally, very present in these days, especially here in Europe, we have some big political changes going on. New parties are coming, new political parties are coming up. Thousands of people are fleeing from their homes because of war. This, of course, creates some more demand for security, for safety and so on, and this is a really driving force for our products. We at EVVA, as already mentioned at the beginning, have a long tradition, almost 100 years old, founded in 1919. So in 3 years we have our 100th anniversary. We started with mechanical locking systems, and 2 years ago at the security here in Essen, we introduced with Xesa and Akey 2 new electronic locking systems. And on the next 4 slides, I want to give you now an overview what is new in mechanical and in electronic systems. Let me start with Akey. Akey makes the smartphone to the key. So we have with Akey introduced a system where you do not need any local software installation. You go to akey.evva.com, you do a self-registration there, you configure your locking system there, so adding components, adding persons, adding access rights, and you use the smartphone as a programming device for setting up the environment. So all your credentials, all your details about the system are stored in a cloud-based software. So it's obvious that we here have a big demand for IT security in special. As I mentioned earlier, we are coming from mechanical products, from mechanical design. In this area, we searched for partners in the IT security field, and we found one who was doing payment services for MasterCard and Visa in projects before, and we applied pretty much the same security architectures to Akey. So if you think about Akey, you can think about the same level of security like in online banking and in credit card transactions going on. This was a big investment for EVVA. There is a lot of hardware support also part of the product. So in the electronic cylinder, for example, there's a chip card controller included, really doing all the cryptographic operations by hardware. This is more secure than doing it just by software. In addition, Akey also delivers some smart features. Akey is dedicated for smaller and very distributed solutions, and for that we added in a recent version a feature called geotagging. So this is quite a small feature from the technical point of view. We just store the GPS coordinates of a cylinder in the configuration of the locking system, and if we want to go now to the cylinder, you just place the navigate button on your smartphone and Google Maps or your other navigation software brings you there. Dedicated for applications where the cylinders are spread across the city or entire countries, what we are having, for example, in Italy, where we apply Akey at the maintenance entrances of hospitals, where the maintenance people in the morning, together with their work order, also get the permission to access the maintenance entrance of the hospital. We have a clear logging, a clear protocol when the people arrive there, when they leave there. So benefits for both the company providing the maintenance and also the company receiving the maintenance, because they know when they received service and so on. What you can also see here in the lower right corner is the so-called Combikey. This is the solution and the answer from EVVA to combine mechanical locking systems with the electronic locking systems. You have a classical mechanical key here, and in the plastic key head, a chip is integrated, either an NFC Jacob chip or a MyFair Desfire, and this makes a combined mechanical electronic chip out of it, allowing us to do joint installation, so mechanical solution plus electronic solution in a single world. Really gaining the long tradition of EVVA in mechanical systems and bringing it now to the new, more flexible world of electronic locking. The next 2 slides are now going towards these mechanical locking systems. I'm very happy to announce here our new mechanical system called 4KS. This is, for those aware of the EVVA product family, it's more than the incremental development of the 3KS system, because 4KS is the first mechanical system worldwide which has a revertible key, so you can use it in both directions, but the both sides of the key look different. Maybe on the first look, why this makes sense. The point here is there is one big thread, one big trend going on also in the world. It's called 3D printing. And 3D printing is a big threat to mechanical locking systems because just of some photos you are taking, for example, from here over there, you can easily reprint a mechanical key, a plastic key, and this is really working if you apply this to the mechanical lock. So EVVA is heading for more secure solutions regarding this 3D printing threat, and here with 4KS you have to definitely have two pictures from both sides to do a copy of the key. So it's not 100% proof against 3D printing. This is none of the mechanical systems, but it makes it more difficult to do a 3D copy. If you want to go for the alternative answer against 3D printing, you have to go for the new MCS we are introducing here at this security fair. MCS does the coding of the secrets not in the mechanical part, it does it in the 4 magnetic bills you see here on the slide. So you can take as many pictures as you want. A just geometric copy of the key does not present the secret to the mechanical cylinder. And this MCS was introduced in 1979. So this is one of our oldest mechanical systems, but it is still good. And this is especially because of this 3D printing thread. We already thought about a couple of times to stop the production of MCS, but at the moment it's still the only mechanical system in the world really providing an answer against 3D printing threats. And that was for us the reason to, again, create a new version of MCS to add another patent to the system. So together with the technological copy protection, you also get another 20 years of legal copy protection, because you can then work against the law regarding the patents which get infringed. So this is MCS, the alternative answer against 3D printing. Finally, I want to give you a brief overview about CCTV, our second electronic locking system. This is the alternative answer regarding very broad range of usage. You have escutcheon, you have an e-handle, you have an electronic cylinder, you have an wall reader. This is pretty well suiting to all different door configurations you can have in a larger or bigger building. In difference to Akey, in CCTV we have a locally installed software which gives more benefits in integrating with other software running in your house, for example HR, people management. So there is no need to enter the names of hundreds of people, you just integrate with your HR system. This works better if you have locally installed software. This is provided by CCTV. One other thing to mention here with CCTV is we have implemented a feature here called virtual network. This thing here uses the cards we are using, the ident media, the MyFair cards, to deliver information from the software to the doors. If you think about the scenario that a card gets stolen or gets lost, you have to blacklist then these cards that you stop the entrance permission. Without applying the virtual network, you have to go to each and any door and do an update of the blacklist information there with a programming device. With the virtual network, If you place the card in the morning at the main entrance, you do the identification like every day, but in addition, the software also writes the updated blacklist to your card. And if you come then, for example, to another door or to your office door, this information gets transferred into the component, into the door component, and we get the info. So then the door is safe again, is secure again. If the card comes there, it gets killed, no entrance possible. We get also the information back to the software. So in the dashboard of the CESA software, you see the entire system is safe, or there are some doors still not delivered with the latest update. So virtual network minimizes the effort of maintenance, eases the use. So that's from my side regarding the highlights from EVVA here at Security 2016. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, I'm available here. And I'm also available at our booth in hall number 10. It's number 8. Just look for the yellow colored booth. You cannot oversee it. Thank you very much.